Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Amber FS. So today I want to give my honest review about 5% as propfirm, proprietary firm. These are the proprietary firm that I've been funded with, and I wanted to take the advantage today. So I want to give you my honest review about them because I find them useful, and then I find them reliable. So you have to know about their programs. So if you're a beginner that would just want to purchase a 5% as account, or you don't really know how to trade but you want to have a proprietary firm account, so you can actually leverage on their platform to learn about trading. So when you come to their trading resources, there are different things there to look at. So you can check out their trading ID. If you want to learn about trading psychology, you can just click here, join their trading room, and then their classes. So they have a trading course for beginners, so which you can just leverage on and know what is happening around the forex environment. And they still have the economic calendar, and then the forex calendar, just like the forexfactory.com. And then you can check out this place when they want to have their webinar, so you can join them. And I always see them on Twitter every day, hosting a live event, hosting a live trading event. Sometimes I join them to know, and their analysts are experts in trading. So that is that about the resources. So let's now explore their program. They have 3 programs. They have boot camp, they have hyper growth, and then they have a high stake program. So let's check on the bootcamp program first, which is the cheapest one you can have in the industry. So, and the challenge account on this bootcamp, to demonstrate to show your skills, and the entry cost for 100k account is $95. You hear me right? $95. Very, very cheap. And the normal, if you want to buy a normal one, which is the challenge account, you have to have like $495. You can see it's very cheap, but it has a 3-stage. Yeah. And for 250k, it is 225 account. It has 3 stage also. So you can get a leverage up to 1:100. And there is no minimum trading days required, so you can pass at your own pace. And maximum time to complete the 3 stage is also unlimited, as you can see. So you have all the whole time in this world to pass your account. But if you now purchase the account and you are inactive for 14 days, because they need active traders on their dashboard, so they need who will be actively trading, and then they need a trader that will get funded and started trading on their platform. So if you are not active for 14 days, your account expired. And in this bootcamp, one of the T&C is that you can't use copy trade. The copy trading is not allowed on the bootcamp. So let's say you want to start your challenge, you purchase a 25k account. That is you have the maximum loss of $1,250 and a profit target of 1,500, and you have access to 5% UP credit. So they do give UP credit, but it depends on the amount of the account you are on. That will determine the amount of the UP credits you got after passing a challenge, or after passing a phase of the challenge. So the challenge 2, let's say you have 50k account, the maximum loss is 2,500, and the profit target is 3k. Challenge 3, 75k, the maximum loss is 3,750. So this is how they give. If you bought if you buy a 100k account, they will first give you 25k. So when they give you 25k, they expect that the maximum loss you should have under 25k should not exceed 1,250. Then if you pass this one, they will give you the challenge 2 account, which is 50k, and the maximum loss should not exceed 2,500. And if you pass that one, that's when you will now have access to $75,000, which the maximum loss should not exceed 3,750. So after you passed that one, then you now go to live trading stage. So you now be entitled to a live funded account. So in this live funded account, and after you pass the 3 phase, you have to pay $205 or $350 if you are trading a 250k account. If you want to buy a high stake account of 100k, you have to have a $495. But if you use a $95 to risk it, and then with your knowledge you pass 1 and 2 and 3, you understand what I'm saying? So if you now get funded, it means that you are saving $200 for yourself. That's what it means. So if you pay 205, let's add 205 plus 95, that's 300. So if you minus 300 out of 495, you still have 195 left that you save for yourself. You use your knowledge to save the cost. So you step up every 5% gain on this live trading stage. So if you have a 5% gain, you step up, they will add to your balance, and then your profit margin to step up. You understand? And then the leverage is 1:1. This daily pulse of 3% means that if you hit the 3% daily, if you hit the 3% drawdown in a day, they will deactivate your account for that day, and you can resume trading on that account in the next day. So that is what it means. So maximum number of active accounts per trader is 3. So the maximum account you can have on this boot camp is 3, and you can scale up to 2 million in funding. And as you scale up, your profit split reduce. So let's say the first 100k you have, and you have the maximum loss of 4k and the profit target of 5k, the payout ratio is 50-50. But as you scale up, you see that your payout ratio keep decreasing. So it means that if you have up to 2 million, it will be 80-20 profit split. But you have up to 4 million in funding, that is you have all the money to yourself, no need of profit split. So you can get this today. You can just go with a boot camp if you want to save a cost and you want to get up to a 100k account in funding. So click the link in the description box to register and then start trading. So the second one is hyper growth account. This hyper growth account is when they get you funded instantly. It's like you are buying a instant funding account. So which means that if you buy a 5k account, you are going to purchase it for as low as $260. So it means that there is no evaluation here. If you reach the 10% target, then you start the profit split. So which means that the evaluation target for this is 10%. So you just need to get a 10% for a profit split, and the stop out level is 6%. It means that if you hit 6% drawdown on the account, you are inactivate the account. So, and the profit split is up to 100%. So it means that you can keep all the profit to yourself, but it is up to, because sometimes they might do a profit split of 80-20, 95 5 or 90-10. So as the case may be. So the leverage, they give you leverage up to 1:30, and that's a good one. So you can actually use that to enter it any position of your choice. So I think the maximum account you can have on this instant funding is 40K per trader. On the specification of the instant funding account, you will double your funded account on every target. So every time you hit a target, they will double your funded account. So the profit targets, maximum loss, and daily pulse remain the same for the funded state. So that is that about that. So what they are saying about the daily pulse is that it will not terminate your account. It will only disable for that day, and you resume the next day. So when you complete each level, you receive a bonus, as low as $5 yield bonus, and it can scale you up to 4 million. So you can hold trade over the weekend on this instant funding, and you can also trade news except bracket strategy, which means a straddling strategy. It's not allowed. So you can trade all the assets from the metals to FX and then to indices, and their platform they use is MT5. They have no minimum trades or no minimum trading day to complete the level 1. That is the 10% target of the level 1 on the instant funding account. So the maximum capital per trade on evaluation account size from 4K. So you can have 10K times 4. That is you can still have 2K times 2 account, or adding to the max starting capital you get. So the first payout you have on this account is after 14 days. So if you receive your funded account today, your instant funding account today, if you have profit, the next 14 days you'll be entitled for a withdrawal, which you are going to get unfailingly. And then the 14-day payout cycle will reset every time you have a new account. So if they scaled you up now, let's say you reach a 10% target and you are scaled up, the payout cycle will reset. So it means that if you have profit today, you scale up today, you have profit today, then the scale up profit withdrawal, which the payment cycle will reset back to today. So it means that it's after next 2 weeks you are going to receive your payment, which is a good thing. So, and the last one is you have all the time you need to pass the challenge. So, and what they want you to know is that your account must not be inactive for 14 days. So if your account is inactive for 14 days, your account is going to be terminated. And the last one, which is the high stake, and then it is also cheap, is this. So you have 5K, 20K, 60K, and then 100K. And it is an evaluation phase, which you have to pass phase 1 and phase 2. So if you are going to buy a 5K account, which is as low as $39, it is very cheap. Most propfirm sells their own at $49, at $50, but you can see you can get it as low as $39 on 5 hours propfirm. And there is a 20% discount going on now. So if you click the link in the description box, you can actually use the link to register and have access to the 20% bonus on the 5 hours trading propfirm account. So the 5K go as low as $39, and the maximum trade period is unlimited. The minimum trade is 3. So let's say you just have an account today and you've already hit your profit target, you understand? So you have to wait for the next 2 days to for them to be able to give you the phase 2 account. So the maximum daily loss is 5%. So you have 5% daily drawdown and 10% maximum drawdown. So the profit target is 8%, which is also a good thing and is a very encouraging thing, because most propfirm put their profit targets at 10%. So that is that. And then on stage 2 it is 5%. The maximum loss is 10%. So guys, this is about a 5 hours propfirm account. And if you are going for 20k account, it is $165, and these rules are also the same. For 60k account is 300, and your profit share reward might be up to $55 after you get a refund of your initial capital, that is of your initial $300 if you pass the 60k account. And the last one is 100k account, which goes for $95, and you are entitled to a 95% yield reward even after they refund your capital. You understand? So if they refund your capital, you are still entitled to $95 reward if you get funded. You can either choose bootcamp program, hyper growth program, or high stake program. So that's what I want to show you guys. So they are legit propfirm that pay on every time you have a payout. So they pay in time, they don't delay your funds. And then it is very, very easy to, if you want to actually do your KYC, it is very, very easy for people that are in this part of the world that is Africa, especially Nigerians. So you can actually use your NIN and then pass the KYC instantly. So